Hey everybody, this is Brian with Aromacup.com and welcome to your virtual coffee shop brought to you by Aromacup.com. Today we're going to be talking about the Cuisinart SS70 single cup gourmet coffee brewer. This is a great machine. This one has a little bit more bells and whistles and features than some of the other single cup machines that you might encounter. One of the things that this machine has over some of its competitors is a much larger water tank. It has an 80-ounce tank, and that does make actually a really big difference when you're brewing a lot of coffee because you'll fill this up much less frequently. That tank does have a replaceable charcoal water filter with a nifty little reminder here of when the last month was that you replaced it, and that's really good if you don't use bottled or filtered water in this tank. Just gives you nice fresh water for when you're brewing. This model also comes with the My K-Cup brewing cup, which allows you to brew your own coffee grounds such as Starbucks and other brands that you might like, and it stores nice and neat right here in the side of the SS70. So we can just store that right there. This one has a power switch. The SS70 has a power switch here on the side. It's a momentary switch. It flicks on, flicks off, and a lot of other machines don't have a power switch like that. And the other thing that this has that some others don't is it's got a really large programmable LCD screen right over here, which is pretty cool because this gives you access to a lot of the different features on the unit. It lets you set things like the clock, the auto off time, when the machine will turn itself on, when it will turn itself off. You can set your brew temperature, and you can set your default brew size. This machine has a lot more brew sizes than many other machines as well. It has a 4-ounce for iced, it has a 6-ounce, there's an 8, there's a 10, and there's a 12. So this has a lot of different sizes for brewing, which is pretty cool. And so you get access to other features there. It's got this big brew button right here. You've got your 2 arrow buttons for choosing the many features on the LCD. It's got rinse and it's got hot water. So if you just want to make hot water and be able to make instant noodles or something like that, you can use the hot water setting. So that's a pretty cool feature that a lot of the other machines don't have. So when you first connect up this machine, you probably want to run the rinse cycle at least once, let everything clean out inside of it, gets everything inside the machine good and hot. But after that, when the machine turns on, it gets hot really fast and it's ready to go. So that's, again, the great thing about the ease of this machine is how quickly it's ready to make coffee. And of course, this machine makes use of Keurig's K-Cups, and K-Cups, of course, are vacuum sealed single portions of coffee. There's numerous, over 200 different blends that you can make use of in K-Cups, and the Brew Basket, when you open it up, is where you're going to put your K-Cup. Now there's 2 needles inside of this Brew Basket, as there are with many of these single serve brewers. When you pop this open, you've got a needle here and you have a needle here on the top. So in order to start brewing, all we've got to do is take our K-Cup, pop it in, and then we're going to close up the brew head right here. So now the machine is going to say that it's ready and we can choose our brew size. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cup in here. Now if I were to be using a cup that was too tall to fit in here, I can take out my tray. Now the one thing that I should mention about this machine is that even with that tray out, the clearance here is a little tight. So if you're using a travel cup, this just kind of barely fits in there, you can see. So you want to be mindful of that when you're picking out a travel cup to use with this machine or anything like that. So we'll pop our tray back in and let's put our mug in. So we're ready for that. Now we just need to choose the brew size that we would like to use. And we do that by using the arrows here. So we just press up or down and we highlight the brew size that we would like to use. I'm going to go ahead and do 10 ounces, which will be fairly strong but not overly strong. The other thing I should mention is that the 4-ounce size on this LCD, you're going to notice it looks like a little iced cup of coffee. And that's because you would use the 4-ounce usually for iced coffees and things like that. So we've got our machine all ready to go, and I'm going to pick the 10-ounce size, and then all I've got to do is hit brew, and the machine's going to start brewing my coffee. So right now the machine is filling up with water and it's getting ready to start brewing that hot water through my K-cup. And now it's brewing right, of course, through the K-cup into my mug. Super quiet, hot, ready to go. Again, this is a great time for me to mention that you should check us out at Aromacup.com, where you can find reviews on machines like the SS70 and many other gourmet single-serve coffee brewers. Continue to build your at-home coffee shop using our virtual coffee shop presented to you here by Aromacup.com. So the machine will make that last push with the pressure here, push out the last of the water, and it's ready to go. I can take my mug out, and I'm all set, ready to go. Cleanup is very, very easy. Right now the machine is going to bring some more water into its reservoir to keep hot and ready to go. And usually if you're going to program this machine, you want it to turn on shortly before you would usually use it in the morning, and then turn off at the end of your night or something like that. That's a good way to have this machine ready to go throughout your day. Cleanup is real easy, as I say. Just open up the brew basket, take out your used K-cup, and now you're ready to go. Now you can brew another one. So let's go ahead and brew some hot tea. This is something that is really cool about these machines, is the ability to make hot tea very, very quickly. There's a lot of different tea choices that you can choose from, and they all come in K-cup form. I'm going to go ahead and use this Celestial Seasonings green tea right here. I like to shake the teas a little bit because the blends have a tendency to settle every once in a while. So shake your tea up a little bit, pop your K-cup in, close it up, puncture the seal on that vacuum tight container right there. And I'm going to go ahead and, because I'm using a smaller cup right here and I want my tea to be fairly strong, I'm going to go ahead and select a smaller size. So I will go ahead and make use of the 6-ounce size right here. So I'll just position my cup, and all I've got to do is hit brew. And there you go. I've got green tea brewing immediately. I didn't have to take out a tea bag. I didn't have to deal with any loose tea leaves and putting them into a tea basket or anything along those lines. All I had to do was pop in a K-cup and hit brew. So it's that fast and it's that simple. That's one of the great things about these machines, as I mentioned, as I say many, many times, it's how quickly and easily you can make use of this. So now it's all done. There's my green tea. I can add some honey, or if I like it like that, I can just leave it just as it is. Again, open up the brew basket, take out my used K-cup, close it back up, and I'm good to go. I can pour these over ice if I would like, add them to a travel mug. I'm ready to head out. As always, make sure to visit us at Aromacup.com to read reviews on machines like the Cuisinart SS70 and find out about many other gourmet single-serve coffee machines that are available, and read reviews, visit with other members in our forums, get coupons, and find out a lot of other great information. Thanks for visiting our virtual coffee shop presented by Aromacup.com. Thanks for watching, and take care.
Visit Aromacup.com, the world's leading single-serve coffee guide. Join our forums, talk with other coffee lovers, find coupons and reviews on great single-serve gourmet coffee machines, coffee capsules, and more great information, all available at Aromacup.com.